or Forestburg, excuse me, in the 75.
7F.
7F. Looks like 75 on my end. I apologize.
70F. 7F.
Okay. What is that on the back of the 47S machine?
That is a very good question. We'll have to see when they come around to the front straightaway.
I wonder if that's the antenna if he's jamming out to some Shania Twain rolling down the backstretch.
That could be.
We used to do that in our figure 8 cars way back in the day.
It's fun to see them having fun with their cars and what they could do out there.
Meanwhile, it's the Paw Patrol machine, though, on the front row and leading us to the green. And it's Woody. That's what it is.
Oh, that's who's hanging on the tail of that car.
Old Toy Story on the 47S machine. As Jared Sloss, your race leader, here comes Escada, though. Osler all out of sorts now in turns 3 and 4. She'll fall almost to the back as Escada, your race leader, now off turn 4.
Into turn 1 they go. Escada's going to hit the high side, build up the momentum, with Jared Sloss trying to build up the way there. We got a side-by-side action going for number 3. Now that's going to go to the 7F. And Forsberg going from the back, now running up into the third spot, trying to chase down to the lead.
As we come into turns 1 and 2, Blake need a little less talent over there.
A little less ambient, it said over there.
As we roll into turns 3 and 4, the 16 of Escada, your race leader, as Sloss. And the 7F machine of Forsberg battle now off of turn number 2. Reynolds and Osler now side by side down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Osler sliding up the track looking for position in the 07 machine, and she will have it. Green high in the air, 2 to go for the 16X of Escada. Off of turn number 4, white flag out for the 16X of RJ Escada. Forsberg followed by Sloss, Osler, and Reynolds. That is your top 5. And it turns 3 and 4. Escada will pick up the checkered flag. It'll be Forsberg, that second place spot. Sloss, Osler, and Reynolds, your top 5.
So that'll do it for a little live look in here on the Advantage Racing TV and IMCA TV Facebook pages. If you like what you see, you want to see more, head on over to www.advantageracing.tv for tonight's live subscription here at the Worthington Speedway.
As we come to green off of 4, the 19 of Jerry Koopman. Well, this is going to be your race leader as Brewer and Erickson get into a tussle down there in turns 1 and 2. And we're going to, well, are we going to keep it green?
Looks like we're staying green here.
Yes, looks like we're staying green. So Brandon Hartman and the 19 of Jerry Koopman now set to do battle off turn number 2. Hartman, that car was FAST fast the last time we were here. As Koopman now second and third. Jerry and Nate. Jason Bolte sits in fourth in that 29X machine.
The Koopman battle for the lead? No way, Scotty. As they go into turns 1 and 2 and off of turn 2, Hartman having to do all he can to hold off Jerry Koopman in the 19 machine. A new 19 for Jerry Koopman. Out at Spencer, he had a nice blue and white machine. Now he's got, I assume, what he bought off somebody else, a former number 7, but duct tape number 19 on the machine as he tries to battle Hartman for that race lead through turns 1 and 2.
Could be just a borrowed car as well, as Hartman slid way up the track and Jerry Koopman will get into the backstretch wall. Oh my, he'll keep it rolling, but that could have been a lot worse. As we work off of turn number 4 now, Nate Koopman having problems in the 9 car, it seems, with 2 to go. Jerry Koopman not going to let it slow him down as he's now to the back bumper. Jason Bolte right there as well, still maintaining fourth. Erickson has caught back up to the pack as Hartman will see the white flag.
White flag goes out for Hartman in the 81 machine. Going through turns 1 and 2 and onto the backstretch. We got a 4-pack of cars battling for that second place spot as they go down off of turn number 2. Full straightaway advantage as it comes off of turn number 4 now. The 81 of Brandon Hartman takes home this heat race number 2 win. The battle for second rages on as here comes Erickson, but it's going to be Nate Koopman on second, Jaden Erickson third, Jerry Koopman fourth, and rounding out the top 5 is the 29X of Jason Bolte. Heat race number 1 is going to go like this: to the inside of row number 1, the 9 of Trevor Iverson. To the outside, the 16X of Blake Lewinberg.
Chad Hines, a 22 3/4 car on the inside of row 2. To the outside, the J3K of Jaden Strandberg.
Inside row number 3, you see the 28 of John Ross, and to the outside, the 27 of Malik Sampson.
Jordan Aller starting shotgun on the field. As we work off of turn 4. Lunenberg, your race leader, and Iverson a little out of sorts, and Aller's trying to take advantage of Chad Hines. He gets pinballed to the back. John Ross and Malik Sampson almost basically untouched through that whole ordeal. To the back bumper of Iverson is a 28 and 27. As Malik Sampson goes downstairs looking for the 2-for-1 special, he'll have it. And John, he will give a bump to the rump of the 27 going, hey, I'm still right here. The two of them good friends on and off the track as they come down the front stretch in turns 1 and 2.
Well, there was trouble for Jordan Allers as he started that heat race trying to give the last quarter of the car to Chad Hines in through turns 1 and 2, but leaving him to the back spot as now Chad Hines is going to try to find the back bumper of Trevor Iverson for that 5th place position. We may have a battle shaping up for the race lead as Blake Lewinberg's holding it off, but here comes Jaden Strandberg trying to run. Actually, now we got a spinner down in the infield here. Are we going to see the green flag go away? Tick, 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 and nope, staying green.
Two to go for the Young Guns up front of Blake Lewinberg and Jaden Strandberg. As Chad Hines goes around, but protected by the infield tractor tire. Imagine that, that's a first. As we work through turns 3 and 4, it is Lewinberg taking the white flag, followed by Strandberg, Sampson, and Ross. And turns 1 and 2, still getting ahead of myself. Is the 16X Lewinberg. He'll see checkers this time. Malik Sampson trying to close on Strandberg, cannot do it. It will be Lunenberg, Strandberg, Sampson, Ross, and Iverson, your top 5.
So give it up, race fans. Drop of the green. It was a bit of a cluster at the beginning of the race, but holding on to the heat race win, the 16X of Blake Lewinberg.
I've stalled at the top of that corner coming off the racetrack before, and that is not fun to try and, move, whether it be backwards or forwards, to get off the track.
No matter what, you're climbing a hill because you're high-centered at that point.
Yes, exactly. Because the scales tip in either direction, no matter if you're coming off or going on. And going on right now, I believe, a green flag. Yes, indeed, up and out, and we're underway. It's going to be the 5 car out in front. Jeremy Johnson followed by Daly. Here comes Corey Probst working the inside of the 14 car. Gronwald there as well. Shetler and Betts all battling for a position side by side between the 75 seaters. As Gronwald will push him down the front stretch. Now look to the inside off of turn 2.
Down the back straightaway they go. Jeremy Johnson leading the charge into turn number 3. Corey Probst looking on the back bumper as we got a battle between Betts and Shetler at the back of the pack. Trying to see who's going to settle out for the last race position. It looks like Betts going to hold that for the time being, but going to try and mount a charge on Shetler as they come off of 2.
As here comes the 14 of Ernie Daly to the back bumper of the 5 machine of Jeremy Johnson. Probst hits the high line. Gronwald through the middle, now down low, back to the middle side. As they work off of turn 4, now into turn 1. Probst got the car slideways to try to point the nose, and Daly blocked him through 1 and 2. Probst will now get to the door of the 14 on the binders now as Daly sets the car up top. Probst right there. Can he get the run he needs? No, he can't. 2 to go.
Green high in the air, 2 laps to go for Jeremy Johnson, your race leader, but here comes Probst to the inside of Daly. Probst looking to the inside, going to be side by side for that second place spot as they come into turn number 3. Daly's going to try and hold the momentum on the midline. Gets a little bit of a run, and off of turn number 4, he's going to hold the position as the big Benji comes in the air. 1 lap to go.
1 lap to go for the 5-car. Jeremy Johnson through turns 1 and 2. Daly, Probst, Gronwald now into the mix as they come into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag coming out for the 5 of Jeremy Johnson. Gronwald points the nose down low. He'll have third at the line. Johnson will come home with the heat race win, followed by Daly, Gronwald, Probst, and Shetler, your top 5. And Aaron Betts rounding out your 6-car field.
13 cars ready to go. Feature racing action around the Worthington Speedway here on Jake's Meat Market Night. Ladies and gentlemen, this time by, it's your parade and wave lap. This is your feature event for the Siemens McGraphics IMCA Sport Compacts. We're going to be going green off of turn number 4. Well, we're about to see what the buzz is all about as they go through turns 3 and 4. Bolte, your pole sitter, leading us around as slots it to the outside. Then it's Forsberg and Renault, your top 4 positions. As off of turn number 4, we see the green flag wave, and we are underway in your compact feature.
Jason Bolte, your race leader through turns 1 and 2. Followed by Nate Koopman, Forsberg, Erickson, and Osler now your top 5. Jerry Koopman and Brandon Hartman. As Hartman now on the outside of Osler. Lap 1 going to the 29X of Jason Bolte.
Problems for RJ Escada. He had to pull it off into the infield off of the drop of the green. The car never went anywhere, but up high, troubles down the back straightaway. Hartman hard into the wall, and cars going everywhere but straight down the back straightaway. And Doden almost gets into Hartman as the caution comes out, and Hartman slow and stopping on the back straightaway after hard impact with the backstretch wall.
Koopman, Forsberg, Erickson, and Osler, your top 5. As we'll work on in turns 3 and 4. Coming to the green flag right here, right now. Jason Bolte trying to get a good restart here in the 29X as Nate Koopman looks to his inside. Bolte will have the race lead. Forsberg right behind him, followed by Jaden Erickson and Brooke Osler. Through turns 3 and 4, Bolte your race leader as we click off another lap.
Another lap is in the books, and Bolte is your race leader. Erickson slides the inside, puts a slider on Forsberg for that 3rd spot, but Forsberg's able to cross over, cut back to the inside of Jaden Erickson as they come into turn number 3. Battle for the race lead is shaping up as well. We got 2 cars battling for the lead, 2 cars battling for 3rd. Selling out single file this time by. Bolte still your race leader. Here comes Koopman to the high side to build up the run.
Now as they come off of turn number 2, Bolte still your race leader. Koopman now looking to the inside as he'll hit the binders to avoid contact in turns 3 and 4. As it's the 29X, the 9, the 440, the 7F, and the 07, your top 5. Working through turns 1 and 2. Now down the backstretch, Jason Bolte trying to hang on to the race lead now. The 29X as Koopman tries for the inside.
Koopman tried to the inside that time by, but has to tail back behind the 29X of Bolte as they come down to click off another lap. Bolte still holding on as he's got a pack of dogs behind him. Koopman's no slouch, and he's one you don't want to be battling against, as our last place runner, the Isker, has to pull into the infield with problems there, calling no joy in the feature. Halfway down, we're halfway in this one as we're side by side for the race lead.
Koopman looking to the outside of Jason Bolte through turns 1 and 2. Can Bolte get the runoff too? They're still side by side. Working now in 3 and 4. Koopman up top, Bolte down low. It'll be a drag race. No, it won't. Koopman now your race leader.
Well, it was a drag race, and the winner was Koopman as they go into turn 1 and 2. Koopman was able to get the better line on the high side over Bolte as he sat on the outside through turns 3 and 4, went round the outside, took over the race lead. Through turns 3 and 4, this time again, Koopman now securing your race lead as they click off another lap with 5 laps to go.
Koopman, your race leader. Bolte, Erickson, your top 3, followed by Forsberg and Osler, your top 5. The white number 9 car of Nate Koopman is your race leader as they come off of turn number 4. Bolte still in second, trying to hold off Jaden Erickson now in the 440 machine. Forsberg and Osler as Bolte slid way high. Here comes Erickson now to his inside through turns 3 and 4. Down the front stretch now, 2 to go for the 9 of Koopman.
2 to go for Koopman as he opens up a sizable advantage, almost a half straightaway lead as Bolte battles the inside of Erickson down the back straightaway. Bolte not trying to give up as Koopman's going to have trouble with lap cars as Doden almost slid up into him. White flag is up though. Koopman, your race leader. 1 lap to go.
Koopman will take the white one to go for the 9 car. As Erickson up to second, Bolte followed by Forsberg and Osler. Twin checkers will come out though this time by, and the number 9 of Nate Koopman will pick up your feature win. Erickson in second, followed by Bolte, Forsberg, and Osler, your top 5. So Nate Koopman will find the inside line, and he will bring the number 9 car to victory down here to the infield.
Nate Koopman, no stranger to victory lane here. No stranger to victory lane anywhere you go. Well, congratulations on making the win here at the Worthington Speedway.
Thanks. Definitely got to thank my dad and the father-in-law and the wife for sure. Without them, I definitely wouldn't be here, and definitely Bubba and everybody else that helps out, and all the pit crew and everything. So, pretty sweet.
Well, it wasn't without challenge. How was battling through the field out there?
It was a lot better than the heat race. Definitely a lot better for the feature. So it was a pretty nice race. Pretty clean. So it's good.
Well, good, clean race and a good, clean win out there. Congratulations here at the Worthington Speedway. Hope to see you back here another time. Nate Koopman, your feature winner in your CBS Graphics IMCA Sport Compacts. Crisscrossing everybody as the 9 of Iverson has opted into the back, so that's going to crisscross everybody up. So if I read them on the inside, they're now on the outside from second on back, and vice versa. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Parade and Wave. We're going to be going green flag next time by. Ladies and gents, these are your wild things. They're going to make your hearts sing here tonight. Many laps to go. Sorry, Scotty. Scotty, I just don't want to stop.
I know you don't want to stop. That was just a little loud in the headset.
Sorry.
That's fine. There's sometimes I like to scream and shout and let it all out. Right now, letting out a green flag. This time, it is Daly and Johnson. Green is up or underway.
As they roll through turns 1 and 2, Johnson's on the high side looking around to the outside, but here comes Malik Sampson through the middle. Meet in the middle of a sandwich and John Ross on the inside. Lundberg on the high side. We got a 3-car battle. We're flying in formation off of turn number 4. Diamond formation, 3 wide, 2 by 3 by 1.
As it is going to be John Ross working the bottom side of the racetrack on the 28 machine. Here comes Lundberg and Malik Sampson now the 75. See it, Corey Prost down to the back bumper of the 28 machine. Sampson now through the middle as the 14 of Daly. And it's going to be the 5-car up top on the Speedway in turns 3 and 4. He'll have the race lead. Here comes Daly now working to the inside of 1.
Working to the inside of turns 1 and 2, but here comes Lundberg to the inside. 3 wide situation, splits the difference. Here comes Lundberg to the lead into turn number 3. Johnson way up high, falling to the wayside. Here comes Daly for second. Now around the outside, trying to battle back is Malik Sampson. Here comes Probst.
As Probst now works in the back bump of the 27 machine. John Ross down to the low side, now to the inside 75C. And Malik Sampson up top. They'll pinch him up into the backstretch wall. As we work side by side, almost 3 wide now through turns 3 and 4. John Ross Howard, he missed that infield tractor tire. As he's trying to work to the inside of Malik Sampson now into turns 1 and 2.
The high side is where everybody wants to go, and here comes a diamond cut maneuver by Malik Sampson, working on Daly down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4 they go. Daly's got company to the inside, and it's the 27 of Malik Sampson. Off of turn number 4, here comes Probst getting over the 4th spot over Ross.
As Ross now works the inside of the 75C machine, now through turns 1 and 2. Ross gets sideways, hang on, oh, look out, look out. He will keep it straight. Can he keep it going? Yeah, I believe caution flag will be flown. Yes, it will for the 28 of Ross.
28 of John Ross going around in turns 1 and 2, able to get it around and out of everybody's way. Everyone able to tuck tail and get around John Ross and avoid contact as the caution comes out. Second place, Ernie Daly chose the high side, and that puts Malik Sampson to the low side. I'm not sure if that's going to be a good, actually, I don't even know if low side or high side would be a good choice, as Malik Sampson has been on a charge trying to make his way to the front, but so has Lewinberg and Daly as they come through turns 3 and 4 this time by. Green flag will be coming out as we have a little accordion effect going on through turns 3 and 4. Green is up, it is out, we're back underway.
Back underway indeed now. The 27 of Malik Sampson works the inside of the 16X of Lunenburg. Probst right there as well, so is Daly. The 14 car. Sampson has that second place spot. Like to go 2 for 2 here at the Worthington Speedway. Up on the top side now to the back bumper of the 16X machine. It is gonna be Lunenburg, Sampson, followed by Probst, Daly, and Johnson in the number 5 machine in that 5th place spot.
The top 5 cars battling for position is now Malik Sampson. Gives a tap to the back of Blake Lewinberg. Looks to the inside, down the front straightaway to go. Into turn number 1. The battle is on for the race lead. Lewinberg able to get the drive off the high side, build the momentum, and hold the lead over Sampson. Sampson now in charge, and here comes Probst in third.
Now it's Probst now, the 75C machine up to that 3rd place spot. Looking to the inside of Sampson, got tight on the top side of turn 2, or turn 4, excuse me. Halfway down, halfway to go now for the 16X at Lunenburg. Lunenburg followed by Sampson. Here comes Probst now working to his inside. Daly, Strandberg up to that 5th place spot now. The J3K machine battle for that top spot though, Ryan. 3 cars, 1 spot, and a 4 sets of corners.
I would say don't look now, but Blake already knows he has company going down back straightaway. Malik Sampson and Corey Probst, he knew they were going to be coming up behind him, and he's already felt a knock on the door through 3 and 4 one time already. Blake Lewinberg trying to hold the door shut over Malik Sampson.
As Malik Sampson hits the high side, that's where he loves running in that 27 machine. It will be the 16X of Lunenburg, as looks like a helicopter flyover here at Worthington Speedway. As Sampson takes a peek now to the inside, nothing doing the inside rear quarter. We've got a few laps to go here in this A feature. Sampson still in second. Side by side is Grunwald and Johnson in the mid-pack.
Battle for the top 3 position rages on as it's single file, and now Corey Grunwald's going to look to the inside of Jaden Strandberg for a position, has to tuck tail in behind him. The top 3 cars are nose to tail as they come off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Who's going to have the lead as they come down through 3 and 4? What's Stubby going to have? Is it going to be a... Let's see what Stubby says. It's going to be green high in the air. 2 laps to go for your top 3.
And here comes Sampson on the top side. Gets into the outstretch wall down the front stretch. Here comes Probst now. As it was a 16X of Lunenburg pinching the 27 up, and now Probst into second. Into turns 3 and 4. White flag is out one more time around for the 16X of Lunenburg.
Lunenburg slammed the door on Malik Sampson as he tried to shove the door open for that lead, but now it's got 1 lap to hold him off. Here comes Probst on the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4 they go. Diving to the low side goes Probst. Going to the high side goes Sampson. It's going to be a drag race off of turn number 4. Give it to Lundberg, your winner. Probst in second, Malik Sampson in third. Then fourth is going to go to Corey Gromwald, followed by Daly, your top 5. 6th will go to Jaden Strandberg. 7th to Jeremy Johnson. 8th, John Ross. Jordan Allers rounds up 9th spot. And top 10 will be rounded out by the 25 of Aaron Betts. He's going to make his way into victory lane and meet the crew, meet the family, meet Scotty, meet the trophy presenter, meet the flagman Matt Stubbe, meet Jim Steffens, take the pictures down there. He's going to meet them all as he gets the car cooled down there in victory lane real quick.
Well, it was a hard-fought feature indeed for the top spot and to bring home the victory here tonight. As he's getting the fire suit off down here in victory lane. Well, Blake, you definitely had a hard-fought battle there, keeping the 75C and the 27 behind you to put it in victory lane here. How does that feature play out in your favor, just hitting your marks?
Well, we've sucked lately. The car's been terrible. We finally got it back to where it needs to be. And I don't know, we just hit our marks right, and it came out for us tonight.
Well, you had a fast car here tonight, faster than the rest of them to put it in victory lane. Who do you got to thank for the feature win here tonight?
I got to thank my dad, my Uncle Trent, my grandpa. Those guys have put a lot of hours into that car lately, and it's needed it. Greatly appreciated.
Well, definitely needed and appreciated. Your feature winner tonight, Blake Lunenberg, the 16X machine. For your Hobby Stock Division